Welcome to another episode of Unstoppable You NLP Success Journeys. I'm your host, Dr. June Acevedo. I'm a certified Neuro-Linguistic Programming Master Trainer. Now, in this podcast, we uncover the extraordinary stories of transformation powered by Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Today, we're diving deep into one life-changing journey that started with a drive for excellence and being the best. Imagine flipping the script and discovering a version of yourself that's unstoppable. That's the power of neurolinguistic programming. And that's what we're exploring today. Now, allow me to introduce our guest for this evening. Our guest is a passionate transformational leader with a heart for empowering lives, a business administration graduate, and a certified Neurolinguistic Programming practitioner since November 2024 from Mind Unlock NLP Training Company by yours truly. He combines practical business insights with powerful personal development tools to create meaningful impact. He is a dynamic motivational speaker who draws from his diverse experiences ranging from multi-level marketing to frequency therapy, and from being a former youth leader to a trusted scriptural life coach and counselor. He also advocates financial education, guiding people towards better stewardship and financial freedom. With his deep commitment to growth, faith, and empowerment, he is set to bring wisdom, energy, and inspiration to help you break through limitations and unlock the unstoppable version of yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Coach John Carlo Rial.
Alright, yun. Good evening, Coach.
Alright. How are you, Coach? Na-miss kita.
Mga po, yan, ito medyo karating lang. So, everything is going really well naman.
And saan ka galing, Coach? Where were you? Sa church, right?
Yes po, umattend po kami ng prayer meeting. Wife ko, okay naman po. Actually, nag-celebrate kami ng aming anniversary yesterday.
Well,
Birthday
congratulations,
dinner
Coach.
yesterday. So, my wife is here. Well,
Hello, Coach.
Hi! Good evening! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
yes
Oh,
po.
so,
May mother, okay naman po sila doon sa Batangas City. At
yeah, kasi
yun, nalaman nyo rin po yung nangyari po sa amin sa father. But we're good na po, we're good. Malaki po talaga na itulong pagka meron kang pag-prepared ka
yeah.
emotionally. So, laking po tulong ng NLP. Nagkaroon po talaga ako ng emotional resiliency. Kaya, laking part po yun.
What do you mean, Coach? What do you mean na nangyari sa inyo?
Yung namatay pong father ko
Oh,
recently, last month. So, yun po. At least we are prepared naman po that time. And laki pong tulong ng NLP.
oh, condolences, Coach. No, I'm sending prayers to you and your family, Coach. And yeah, 1 year, no? Just grabe, ang bilis lang ng 1 year natin, Coach, no?
Yes
And
po.
how are you and your business? Kamusta yung negosyo natin?
Ay, okay naman po yung business po namin is still operating po. Yung aming pong therapy devices and therapy. And nandito po ako ngayon sa Cagayan. Dito po
Ah,
dito po nag-stay. So, syempre, iba pa rin po yung demographics dito kaysa Batangas City. That's why we're still trying na mapalago po dito sa Cagayan. Yun po.
Cagayan Valley, right?
Yes po, Cagayan Valley.
Cagayan Valley, yan yung malapit sa mga Tuguegarao, no?
Yes po, Tugigaraw. Malapit po kami dito.
So, Coach, praying for you, no? Praying for you and your success and also your relationship with Jesselyn. So, hi, Miss Jesselyn, if you're listening there. No? Hi ulit.
Yes.
So, Coach, okay ba? Let's take a deep breath muna. Inhale and exhale. No? So, yung focus natin this evening, Coach, is purely ikaw. I want to feature you and also your message to all those that are going to watch this video. Coach, can you take us back to the moment when everything nagbago sa buhay mo? Ano yung parang breaking point or wall that you were facing nung time na yun?
Yung huge change po talaga nangyari po dahil nung before ko po ma-encounter po yung NLP. Yan. Actually, twice ko po kasi na-encounter ang NLP eh. Yung first is yung self-study ko lang. And yung pangalawa is yung pong sa atin. Yung nakita ko po yun yung discovery session. And nung ako po ay nag-enroll as dun po sa ating certification program. So, yung pong change talaga nangyari po sa akin. Una, nung na-encounter ko po yung NLP, ako po kasi is, I know I'm hardworking, but still I'm a procrastinator. And I always want myself to keep myself busy physically, mentally. Alam kong ginagawa, ang dami kong gustong gawin. Ina-enhance ko yung skills. But still, merong lacking sa akin. So, hindi ko pa rin makuha yung mga goals ko, yung mga target ko. So, parang something is, palagi may humahadlang. So, yun po yung napapansin ko na kahit pa talaga try ko, nagsusumikap ako, hindi ko pa rin talaga maabot yung aking goal. So, sabi ko, there's something talagang lacking or kailangan ko pa talagang matunan or magawa. Until yun, na-encounter ko po yung NLP. Noong una, pinag-aralan ko siya, self-study, dahil may introduce po sa akin. So, yun, so nakatulong po yung NLP kasi sabi po sa akin nung nag-introduce sa akin nung una, makakatulong ito when it comes to public speaking, when I speak to a crowd, sa negotiation. Since kami po kasi nasa business na noon, particularly sa mga MLM. So marami po akong naririnig na mga speakers about success. Yeah, sa mga business. Na-encounter ko din po yung um, law of attraction. Pero nung nakita ko rin po yung NLP, sabi ko mas okay ito kaysa law of attraction kasi ang law of attraction more on nasa mind lang eh. Ipapaisip lang sa'yo, lagi mo itong imagine. Pero sa NLP, igagay ka rito hanggang sa process.
Yeah.
So that's why nakatulong sa akin. Kasi that time, parang nandun ako sa point na parang ako ay madedepress na kasi nga kahit anong gawin ko, hindi ako mag-succeed sa kahit anong area. So yun po yung na-experience ko po.
Thank you, Coach AC. Alam mo, I can relate to that, no? That's also the reason why I searched for NLP. Kumbaga, for me naman kasi, Coach AC, parang dumating yung NLP sa buhay ko. No, nung time na yun na I was also in the point of frustration, parang depressed na ako. And I didn't know already what to do. I was doing everything that I can to figure out what was wrong with me, right? Just like you, hindi naman tayo tamad, no? May ambisyon naman tayo, pero bakit
So,
ganun pa rin yung nakukuha natin, coach, no? So, coach, ano yung mga thoughts that were running through your mind at that time? Ano ba yung iniisip mo nung down na down ka, no? And also, coach, ano yung what made you realize na merong kailangan pagbabago sa buhay mo?
so yun, no, ang iniisip ko is, iniisip ko talaga kung anong kulang, kung ano yung mali sa akin. Kaya, but that time, parang na-realize ko, I'm not getting any younger na. The days pass so swiftly, the months come and go, the years melt away like a new fallen snow, sabi nga ng isang kanta. And that time, ako din ay, syempre, papas na rin ako sa pagpapamilya. So sabi ko, hindi pwedeng ganito. So I need to change. Dahil sa pag-start ng family, I should be the one to lead my home. So hindi pwede yung aking hinayaya sa akin na parang I don't have any motivation to work, to move, to do anything. So parang nasa point of depression na rin ako. So sabi ko, hindi pwede. And that's why iniisip ko na rin, parang nireview ko din yung aking mga notes sa NLP nung nagse-self-study pa nga ako. So at least talagang nakatulong sa akin yung yung NLP. Before pa po yun nung sa ating certification program na mas lalo po talagang nakatulong po sa akin. So yun, naisip ko talaga, I need to change. Hindi pwedeng ma-stuck ako sa ganong situation. I need to change. Sabi nga, if we don't change, things won't change.
True. True.
That's it.
If you don't change, things won't change, Coach. Now, Coach, how did you first hear about NLP and what made you take the leap, no?
Alright. Sabi ko nga po kanina, twice ko po na encounter ang NLP. The first one is when I was still in college, Coach. 2007 pa. Kagaya po na share ko nung ating discovery session. So, since we are in a business, so particularly nga yung sa MLM, so marami talaga po ako na-encounter ng mga speakers, mga nag-i-introduce ng mga about success, about sa mga business. And one of them ay in-introduce sa akin NLP kasi nakasama po ako sa parang 3 days training siya, 3 days na seminar. At ako lang yung pinakabata, ako yung estudyante. Lahat sila mga professional na. So siguro na I caught the attention of this man. So lumapit siya sa akin, ni-interview niya ako, napakabata ko para dahil supposed to be yung mother ko talaga yung a-attend doon, kaya lang ako yung kanyang parang pina-attend niya. So yun, doon niya inintroduce yung NLP sa akin kasi ang binabanggit niya, neuro-linguistic programming, ang malaki matulong when it comes to business, sa negotiation, sa public speaking, kakaroon tayo ng confidence, and it can also help us to na magkaroon ng magandang relationship sa ibang tao, sa family, or kahit kanino. Mababawasan yung mga conflict kasi ang neuro-linguistic programming, talagang pinoprogram talaga. Una-una sa mind pa lang, and then yung ating language, and then yun lahat naging aligned. So naging congruent lahat. So naging curious ako about NLP kasi sabi ko, oh, it sounds good. Parang gusto ko yun sa NLP kaya nag-research ako. Ang problema, Coach June, year 2007, wala pang wala pang mga social media noon. And then wala rin po ako makuusap about NLP. Dito sa Pilipinas, very talaga, hindi pa kilala talaga. Kaya ang ginagawa ko, nagbabasa lang ako. I read a lot of materials sa internet, nagre-research ako, nakikinig ako ng mga audiobooks. Alam mo, Coach, mga audiobooks, mga 3 hours na audiobook, pinagtsatsagan kong pakinggan. Kaya tapos kaya inuulit ko pa. So, laki na itulong sa akin. And the second time, and since then, ang laki po na tulong sa akin when it comes to leadership dahil ako po ay naka-join po sa iba't ibang organization, lalo nung ako po ay estudyante pa, naging leader ako ng mga iba't ibang organization. So, nagamit ko po yung NLP. And since wala nga po ako makausap about NLP at about social media, wala pa noon, parang hanggang doon lang siya. Hanggang doon lang. Until that time, ako naging OFW din ako. Dito pong pandemic, naalala ko yung NLP ulit. Naalala ko na, kumusta kaya NLP sa Pilipinas? And then, isip ko marami ding depressed, lalo nung pandemic, maraming depressed, merong anxiety. So, ni-review ko muli yung NLP. And ang naging question ko, kamusta kaya ang NLP? Meron na kaya nag-NLP sa Philippines? Parang dun ko lang naisip na mag-research sa Facebook, tinype ko NLP, Philippines, yung may nakita naman ako. So yun, buti lang meron nang nag-NLP sa Philippines, unlike dati na wala ako makausap. So naging curious ako. And then naisip ko din na parang gusto ko din ma-certify dahil nga nabanggit ko po sa inyo na when it comes to NLP, yes, nagagamit ko na siya. Marami na rin po ako natulungan, na-share ko po sa iba. When it comes to counseling, yan, nakakatulong po. But gusto ko rin ma-certify at gusto ko rin makilala yung NLP sa Philippines. That's why nung umuwi po ako, nag-for good ako, tinignan ko din yung mga certification programs. So siguro hindi pa ako ready that time. And I don't have siguro wala pa rin akong ganung budget or hindi ko pa mapaglaanan. And then, nung last year, 2024, um, actually, we are planning our wedding that time.
Yeah.
Nag-scroll lang ako sa Facebook and nakita ko po yung inyo pong, yung post sa inyo pong page. Nakita ko po, 4-in-1 certification NLP certification program, American Board of NLP. Sabi, okay ito. And then, nung nakita ko po yung book of pre-discovery session now, nag-interested po talaga ako. I think if I'm not mistaken, ako yata po yung unang nag-comment doon eh. Doon sa, doon sa post na yun. So, talaga pa-schedule po agad ako ng discovery session. Since free naman yung discovery session, hanggang sa na-encounter ko po yung inyo pong certification program at and finally nag-decide po ako na mag-enroll after nung wedding namin. Yun. So, nung nandun na po tayo sa ating certification program, na-enjoy ko po yung ating mga session. Ang dami ko pong natutunan. Sabi ko, ganun pala, iba talaga yung self-study lang
Yeah.
kaysa doon sa may nag-guide po sa atin. So, ang maganda po doon, nandun po kayo na nag-guide and may mga kasama pa rin po ako, may mga classmate ako doon sa ating program. So, ang dami ko natutunan doon sa process ng NLP. So, nadagdagan naman yung aking knowledge at nadagdagan din yung mga techniques.
Yeah.
At yung magagamit ko naman ng mga techniques para sa iba't ibang situation. So, that's why, yun, yung second encounter ko sa NLP talagang doon na. Ang, ang sarap sa pakiramdam. Yung coach, yung, kaya nagpapasalamat po ako na nagkaroon ng yung Mind Unlock NLP Training Center na at least nare-reach out yung maraming tao, especially mga Filipinos, na meron palang ganito na neuro-linguistic programming na ang laki na itulong po sa ating lahat.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that, Coach Jason. No? I believe also kasi the importance of not only learning NLP but how to apply NLP, right? Yung paano natin magagamit in our day-to-day. Kasi when I was learning NLP before, it was really in the medium of English. Kumbaga, Australian language pa, no? So, when I was learning it, I had to break it down. Paano ko to gagamitin in the Philippines? Paano ko to ituturo na mas maintindihan ng lahat? I think that's also one factor din kasi Coach Easy. Just like what you shared, when you're just reading it, parang ang hirap i-break down. No, paano ko 'to magagamit? Oo, nababasa ko siya pero how can this become simpler, right? Para mas nagagamit natin ng tama, no? And after experiencing your own transformation, ano yung pagbabago na nakita mo sa personal and also professional life mo, coach?
Actually, marami pong akong nakitang changes. So, una-una yung personally, yung pong binanggit ko po kayo na emotional resiliency. Yun yung isa sa naging highlight. Kumbaga, parang naging prepared ako sa lahat ng bagay, sa lahat ng situation. Sabi nga, the higher the emotion, the lower the intellect. So, natutunan ko po na i-handle yung emotion, yung control yung emotion, na ang emotion pala pwedeng kontrolin or pwedeng piliin kung paano mo i-employ yung emotion mo. Kung paano nito naapektuhan yung iyong yung daily life mo. So, yung emotional resiliency po at that's a person. And then, when it comes to communication, yung personally sa family,
Mm.
sa mga kaibigan mo, sa lahat ng mga nakakasama mo, yung the way you communicate. And ang laki ng impact ng ating communication sa iba.
True.
Pwedeng ito ay mag-build ng relation or pwede ito mag-break ng relationships. Yung communication, the way we speak to them, hindi lang yung words, pati yung gesture, pati yung eye contact mo, pati yung body language. Ang laki ng impact when it comes to yun, sa communication, sa relationship. So yun yung po yung naitulong sa akin personally. And isa pa yung the way others treat you, parang mas nakaka-gain po tayo ng respect
Yeah.
from them. The way we communicate to them, the way we talk to them, ay nandun yung kanilang respect. Para may nakikita sila or may narinig sila or nakikita sila sa atin na something na kailangan talaga i-respect. Which is kahit hindi natin hiningi,
Yeah.
it happens, yung respect. And nakatuwang isipin. And when it comes to professional life, when it comes to work, to business, yan, ang laki po ng naitulong po ng NLP dahil when it comes to negotiation, yung makapag-close ng mga sales, yung ah, ang dali mo mag-convince ng tao at saka yung mas pinapaniwalaan ka.
Yeah, I
Mas
agree.
madali kang paniwalaan ng tao when it comes to negotiation. Mas nakikita nila yung sincerity at saka yung talaga knowledge mo when it comes kung anong iyong ino-offer sa kanila. So yun yung naitulong sa akin ng NLP. And also dahil nga I usually speak in a crowd, um, nagpe-present ako even in the ministry. Yan. So mas nagkaroon po ng confidence when talking to others kahit po sa crowd. Yun po yung naitulong. And ang isa pa po yung nawala po yung limiting beliefs natin.
Yeah.
So yun po ang isa sa isang highlight din ng NLP, yung mawala yung limiting beliefs. Sabi nga, pag meron tayong limiting beliefs, parang sa mind pa lang talo na agad. Diba? So, yun po yung nagagawa kumbaga yun yung crippling effect ng limiting beliefs. Pero nung nawala yung limiting beliefs, parang, napansin ko parang no choice but to win.
Yeah.
Diba? So, yun yung naitulong po ng NLP.
Ang galing, no?
Professionally and personally. And also sa relationship, especially sa aking wife. So, dahil bago pa lang kami na mag-asawa, yan, kaka 1 year lang namin. So, syempre, we have a lot of differences. Diba? When it comes to even language, upbringing. Pero, because of NLP, nakukuha natin kung paano natin titimplahin lahat. So, naiwasan yung conflict. Yes, hindi na mawala yung mga conflicts, pero ang dali lang itong ma-reconcile kung if we know how to communicate talaga. Yun po yung naitulong din po ng NLP.
Ang galing, Coach GC. It was a lot of insights that you were just sharing, no? And I could feel the level of confidence that you are exuding right now. I think that's also one thing, na people respect us because of the confidence and we know what we're doing. No? Alam na natin yung ginagawa natin, Coach GC. Now, Coach, ano yung mga specific NLP tool or technique that immediately shifted your perspective? Nung natutunan mo to, in-apply mo siya sa buhay mo, and na-feel mo talaga na merong pagbabago sa buhay mo, Coach?
Yung pong reframing. Reframing kasi kumbaga psychology para din siyang yung perspective mo na sa isang situation ang tingin ng marami is negative pero kaya mong gawing positibo. So yung isang strength po nung reframing kasi even kahit anong situation parang hindi nagiging unmovable ka na.
True.
Dahil kahit ano pang negative ang dumating, lagi mo nakikita yung positive. So nire-reframe mo, binabago mo yung na supposed to be nakakalungkot ito, supposed to be nakaka-disappoint itong pangyari ito. Pero because of meron tayong NLP skills, natuto tayo, kaya po natin siyang baguhin. Ayusin natin yung kanyang frame, 'di ba? From negative gagawin positive. And ganun din do sa yung meta model. Gusto ko din po yung meta model. Gamit ko din po yung meta model when it comes to pag nakipag-usap sa iba. And also yung self-talk. Kapag merong isang bagay or na parang pag ginamitan mo ng meta model, parang nagiging okay naman siya. For example, sa communication, sabi nga hindi dapat natin din-define ang isang tao, kundi okay lang natin i-describe siya, but we cannot define it.
True.
Well, for example, ang isang tao nakipag-usap sa'yo, and ang taas ng kanyang boses, ang lakas ng kanyang boses, pwede sabihin, ay ito, galit ito sa akin, mainit ang ulo niya sa akin. But it's not necessarily true. Diba? So, we can just describe na, oh yan, lakas ng boses niya, matas ng boses niya. But
True.
it's not necessarily galit siya. So, pagka alam natin yung mga ganong question or yung mga responses, nababawasan po yung conflict. Dahil yung response na di natin sa kanila, nagiging maayos din. So yung meta model, yung the way we ask questions sa ibang tao at saka sa ating sarili, nakatulong po siya. And also yung anchoring, para ma-access po natin yung iba't ibang emotions, yung mga positive emotion, pwede po nating magamit yung anchoring. And sabi nga po doon sa discussion natin, we need to operate on from physiology and psychology of excellence. So, ang excellence hindi pwedeng nasa isip mo lang, dapat talaga na ni-apply natin 'yan. For example, 'yan, kagaya ngayon, kahit po tayo naka-Zoom lang, no? The way we dress, maayos pa rin. Kahit nga po itong aking nakapants pa rin ako, hindi ako naka kasi pagkasuot natin yung damit na alam natin magbibigay ng confidence sa atin, it will affect yung ating communication, the way we speak, yung ating confidence. That's why we need to operate from physiology and psychology of excellence.
Wow, ang galing coach. No? I'm so proud of you. And parang ang saya ko na kikinig sa no? It just affirms me that what I'm teaching you, you were able to really integrate it, Coach JC. And I agree, most of the students that I was able to interview dito, reframe talaga yung top one. One of the top na answers sila is reframe then anchoring. Kasi reframe, it's teaching us to think positively, di ba? We tell people, dapat positive thinker ka. Pero yung tanong natin dito, ano yung proseso behind positive thinking? Kasi sanay ka na negative thinker ka right? And ang hirap mag-transition. And with reframe, you know already the process na context reframe or meaning reframe. And sensory acuity, just like what you shared, no? You don't define the individual coach, which is really true. 'Di ba? Kasi mind read lang, nagma-mind read tayo or only mind reading and we don't judge the person. 'Di ba? Change the the person is not their behavior. If you change the behavior, the person would change. No, I'm just so happy, coach, of all the learnings that you're sharing right now. Now, coach, can you describe the break? Coach, can you describe the moment when you felt the breakthrough? Ano yung feeling nun?
Yung dumating yung breakthrough na yun, coach, feeling ko talaga nabunutan ako ng tinik. Hindi lang tinik, mga tinik. Ganun yung Kasi yun nga, and isa pang feeling is yung parang nakawala ako sa mga chains, na metal chains na pumipigil sa akin to succeed, saka to be happy. Parang ang dami mga chains. Pero yun, yung after that breakthrough, parang nawala lahat. Parang nakalaya ako, nagkaroon ako ng freedom. Especially after din nung ating timeline therapy.
Yeah.
So, doon ko din nasan yung breakthrough.
Ang
That's it,
galing.
coach.
I believe no na imagine we know all of this. That's why Filipinos deserve to know this, right? Na yung na-experience natin, coach, it's about time that they also experience this, no? Being free from our past, from our emotions, from our mind, right? Na yung utak lang pala natin yung naglilimit sa atin, just like what you shared earlier. No? Coach, how has your transformation inspired or impacted the people around you? Yung pagbabago mo, ano yung kumbaga reaction ng mga tao sa paligid mo, coach?
Yung naman, yung about sa ah, mga tao sa paligid, syempre mapapansin nila. And according din naman sa mismong response nila, dahil yung po mga naka-attend din po kay mga session, pag po meron akong speaking engagement, sila rin naman po talaga nagsasabi verbally na ang laki po talaga na itulong sa kanila. Yung mga dating negative thinker,
Yeah.
mga dating may ng ulo, talagang ang laki ng pagbago sa kanila. Ah, I also noticed na na-influence ko din sila in my behavior, coach. So, yun nga, based on their feedbacks, mas naging positibo din sila sa buhay and mas nakontrol na rin nila yung kanilang mga emotion. And actually noon, nung ako nag-work pa ako overseas, yung influence, dahil meron akong katrabaho nung bago pa lang siya, napansin ng mga namin lahat na gano'n din siya, mainitin ng ulo, lagi sumisigaw. Pero siguro after parang mga 1 week lang na napasama sa akin doon sa aking station, lagi ko kasama siya sa aking station, nagtaka sila yung mga kasama kong iba na sabi, anong parang, "JC, anong pinakain mo dito? Bakit nagbago 'to?" So, yun na rin yung interest kasi, pinagsasabihan ko din siya, kinakausap ko siya at, tinuturuan ko siya ng technique kung ano ba dapat isipin niya, ano dapat ang, ah, salitain niya, ah, kapag dumadating yung mga situation na hindi favorable sa kanya. So, and also sa work din nung nagwo-work po ako sa overseas, i-share ko lang po yung isang scenario na na palagi palagi ko din po shine-share sa kanila na sa sa airport catering po kasi kami nagwo-work. So may mga inaayos po kami dun, mga utensils, mga even yung mga babasagin just for VIPs. Every time na may mahuhulog na mga gamit kasi siyempre hindi maiwasan may mga mahulog na gamit, matutumba ng mga cars ng mga gamit. Every time na nangyayari yun, nagkakagulo sila, nag-aaway-away. They tend to blame each other, nag-aaway sila. So, one time, nung nangyari yun, because meron pong NLP knowledge, na naalala ko yung pattern interrupt. Nung nahulog yung mga gamit, nung time na may nahulog yung mga gamit, nabasag yung mga plato, nabasag yung mga bason, sumigaw lang po ako ng Happy New Year. Sumigaw, Happy New Year. So, and then tumawa ko ng tumawa ng malakas. Tawa ko ng tawa, Happy New Year. Tapos sila parang tingin, and then natawa na din sila. Happy, and then nag-Happy New Year na din sila. And then nung sumunod, nung nangyari ulit yon, instead na mag-away-away sila, ganun na rin ang naging response nila, na tuwing may mahulog na gamit, hindi sila nag-away-away, na gano'n lang sila, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. So, ganun na yung naging pattern. So naisip ko, bakit ko naisip yung pattern interrupt na yun? Kasi sabi nga, the higher the emotion, the lower the intellect, di
Yeah.
ba? Pag mataas yung emotion, hindi tayo nakapag-isip na maayos. Kasi yung mga nabasag na mga gamit, kahit paanong away na, kahit ano pang sigaw nila, hindi siya mabubuo,
True.
hindi siya mabibuild ulit. So ang kailangan na lang, lilinisin na lang siya and then mag-continue na lang sa work. So yun yung nakita ko. That's why nagkaroon ng pattern interrupt. Instead na mag-away-away, let's make it light, let's make it fun, because may mga bagay talaga hindi maiwasan. So we need to accept it and let's just move forward. So yun. And then nabalitaan ko nung kahit wala na po ako doon sa work, may nagbalita sa akin. Alam mo, JC, tuwing may kahit wala ka na dito, pag may nangyayaring nagpas mga gamit, ganun pa yung ginagawa nila. Ang saya-saya nila. Happy New Year to them. So that's what happened. So so isa po yun sa pinaniniwalaan ko na impact ng pag meron kang NLP skills. So alam mo yung gagawin sa isang bagay kung paano gagawin lighter yung mga situation, gagawin mong positive, so i-reframe mo. That's it, coach.
Galing. Ang galing, no? Pattern interrupt. And it's different that you know how to use it intentionally, eh. Na that, kumbaga, alam mo kailan gagamitin and paano gagamitin, coach. And ano rin yung effect when you use it, no? Kasi mas intentional, kumbaga. You know the results. Now, coach, if you could go back and give advice to the version of yourself yung nagsa-struggle, ano yung sasabihin mo kay JC, na?
Yung JC na nagsi-struggle before, yes, kung kakusapin ko ulit siya, kung babalikan ko, siguro sabihin ko sa kanya na hayaan mong JC, hayaan mong palakasin ka muna bago ka maging masaya.
Yeah.
Diba? Blessings and breakthrough will surely come naman, coach, diba?
True.
Both blessings, breakthrough, and then also battles and testings, darating din yan. Kaya bago ka maging masaya, maging malakas ka muna. Bakit po? Kasi darating yung time na pwede ka maging masaya, kaya lang hindi mo pa rin maiwasan yung mga battles, yung mga testing. So yung saya mo na yon, pwede siyang mawala, pwede siyang maubos, pwede siyang matapos. Pero kung ikaw ay malakas that time, kaya mo siyang i-maintain. Dahil meron ka ng resilient ka na. So that's what I think na magandang sabihin in my old self na hayaan mong palakasin ka muna bago ka maging masaya. And I believe na yun din ang sinasabi ni Lord sa atin.
Yeah.
So we need always to look forward and move forward. Yun lang, coach.
Ang galing na. So, just a quick recap, everyone, from Coach JC's experience, no, na we need to be strong first before we become happy. And we need to have a lot of tools na kailangan nating matutunan para alam natin paano tulungan yung sarili natin. And what more when those tools are transformational tools just like neurolinguistic programming. It will improve your relationship with your family, yourself. You become more confident, you become more effective as a speaker, and you attract the life that you want. Now, from procrastinating dati and also from the point of being depressed, Coach JC shows us that it's possible na baguhin natin yung kwento natin. Ano yung key dito? Taking the first step and believing that yung pagbabago kaya natin and nasa sarili natin. Now, Coach, if you could summarize your journey in one sentence, ano yun and bakit?
If I would summarize my journey, siguro my journey has been a mix of ups and downs.
Mm.
But it taught me to be strong and appreciate the good times, coach. Mix of up and down, but that's what makes it exciting and full of surprises.
Ang galing, no? Now, Coach, ngayon, what's one powerful belief or mantra you now live by thanks to NLP?
Kagaya po ng ating pong pinag-aralan, ang one powerful belief ay yung you are in charge of your mind and therefore your results. So naniwala po talaga ako that you are in charge. We are in charge of our mind and therefore our results. So sabi nga rin po is if you cannot hold it in your mind, you cannot hold it in your hands. So napaka-powerful po talaga ng ating mind. Kung sa mind pa lang ay talo na tayo, so lalong um, talo tayo sa totoong buhay. At palagi ko rin pong share na what mind can conceive, your body can achieve. Nagagamit ko din po yan when it comes to therapy. Sa aming frequency therapy kasi meron po kaming mga client na may mga karamdaman.
Hmm.
So, nagamit ko po yung NLP na kailangan lang pala kasi yung kanilang isip. Kung sa isip nila ay hindi na sila gagaling,
Yeah.
so lalo ang hirap yung i-achieve ng katawan na sila ay gumaling. Pero once na yung kanilang mindset ay nandun po yung positivity, nandun yung kanilang belief, wala yung limiting beliefs, kundi yung talagang strong belief nila na sila ay gagaling pa. So the more na talaga na nag-operate talaga yung body, the more na mas gagalaw ka, the more na mas susundin mo yung mga prescription sa'yo, the more na you will live na healthy. Pero kapag yung the other way around, yung negative, so lalong hindi na sila gagawa ng paraan. That's why sabi nga, sa ating pinag-aralan, you are in charge of your mind and therefore your results.
Ang galing, Coach. Alam mo, Coach, this is what I love about our sessions. No? Na ako naman yung parang kino-coach din yo. Every time that I do this, one episode, I learn a lot from you and also it's a reminder for me. No, kasi I'm the one teaching you, right? And also, you're the one applying it in the context of your life. No, iba-iba kasi paggamit natin ng NLP eh. So, every time I do this, I learn a lot no from everyone kasi you do it in the context of what you're doing. Paano mo ginagamit yung NLP and you're sharing it to us on how you are using it to better yourself. And just hearing you, coach, it's just so inspiring. Nakaka-inspire talaga. And syempre ako, I'm so thankful and grateful. Nakaka-proud din for me na I've been part of your journey, Coach JC, no? Now, coach, for anyone listening who feels stuck right now, ano yung message mo sa kanila?
Uh, if anyone here na nakikinig na and you're feeling stuck right now, masasabi ko, it's not the end. It's just a bend. It's not the end. It's just a bend. So, kagaya din ng aking message sa aking sarili, sa aking old self na hayaan mo munang ikaw ay palakasin bago ka maging masaya. So, just look and move forward. And hindi sapat yung tayo iyak lang, hindi sapat yung tayo ay magbumumok lang. Kasi walang mangyayari kung puro emotion tayo. So, ang kailangan natin gawin, it's okay na umiyak, it's okay. Pero, see to it that after you cry, you need to get up, pick up your sword, and fight again. Kailangan talaga nating kumilos, kailangan nating gumawa. Hindi pwedeng iyak lang tayo. So, kung ikaw ay stuck right now, ang talaga makatulong talaga sa'yo yung sarili mo. And it will start on your mind. Kapag hindi mo nagawa talaga sa isip, so lalang hindi magagawa na yung katawan. So, magsisimula po talaga yan sa isip natin. So, don't worry, it's not the end, it's just a bend. So, pagdadaanan talaga natin yan. Pero, just look forward, marating din natin yung ating success.
Wow, thank you so much, Coach JC. Ang sulit, no? For me, sobrang sulit ng time natin together. I've learned so much from you. I'm so inspired of you, Coach JC. I'm so proud of you, no? And I'm just so happy of the growth and transformation. When we were talking before, you were already so confident during that time. And ngayon, look at you now. No, you're so sure. And the pearls that you're sharing with everyone, sobrang valuable. If to everyone that's watching this, no, isulat nyo yung mga sinasabi ni Coach AC kasi very valuable. Sobrang powerful na mga insights that you can use to integrate in your life. 'Di ba? Ano yung palagi kong sinasabi? One new insight is enough to change your life. Meron lang kayong isa na makukuha from this session and i-apply nyo siya sa buhay nyo, I guarantee na magbabago yung buhay nyo. Coach JC, again, let me honor you. I'm so thankful and grateful that I've been a part of your life and God gave me the opportunity to meet you and see Miss Jess and also see Mom, no, your mother, before she was able to attend our seminar. Once again, I'm Dr. June Acevedo, a certified neurolinguistic programming master trainer. Now I help entrepreneurs and business leaders break through mental and emotional barriers, develop unshakable confidence, and master high performance strategies so you can scale your business, influence with impact, and achieve unstoppable success using powerful tools such as neurolinguistic programming, hypnotherapy, and timeline therapy. Now, before I forget, everyone, I'd just like to share with you my newly published book entitled Everyone's Financial Success Handbook. Ito yung nakatulong sa akin kung paano ko nabago yung buhay ko. And you will learn here practical financial tools, how to budget properly, how to save and invest, and also ano yung mga mindsets na kailangan nyo para mas effective yung results nyo when it comes to your goal, which is achieving financial abundance. Once again, everyone, if you're interested to order, it's Everyone's Financial Success Handbook. Learn the basics of personal finance with the right money mindset. If you're interested, message me, and also feel free to reach out for a 1-hour free discovery session. If you want to know our programs, our neurolinguistic programming, timeline therapy, hypnotherapy, NLP coach certification, feel free to send me a message. Let's book that one-on-one session and let me help you transform your life.